I tell y'all it is so brutally cold outside, I want to say I packed one of my other hats already. It is brutally cold out there. And being out there with no earmuffs on, I messed myself all the way up. So I'm getting ready to put me on a hat. Because my other hat I packed up. Y'all, it's so cold. It hadn't been cold like this in Georgia. And it's been a while since it's been this brutally cold outside. Like, it's brutal. We're in the teens. And so for us in Georgia, that's a lot. That's a lot. So we have literally been on the phone with the company that's supposed to be shipping the boys Christmas presents. 2 major Christmas presents. They're not even like something. They're major gifts. And it looks like they're not going to get here until 2 days after Christmas, which is a little annoying. But we bought the accessories to go with the Christmas gift. So we're going to, let them open that and then explain to them that it's going to be here. We paid express shipping for it to be here yesterday. It never came. So y'all already know I'm hot. But it was shipping from Indianapolis, and apparently there's a winter storm going on, which will make sense because if it's teens here, it's negative something degrees there. So I can't be mad at the situation, but I can't be mad at the circumstances surrounding the situation, but I am still irritated that they didn't get here when they were supposed to be. By the way, y'all, welcome to Vlogmas Day 21. It's so weird saying that. I can't believe we've been vlogging for 21 days straight. But yeah, y'all saw us getting stuff loaded in the car. We're pretty much done at this point. Just taking little single items like my laptop bag, Cody's water bottle, my purse, my Santa hat. Yeah, so we're pretty much done here. So there's that. Yeah, so getting ready to go. Okay, y'all, I'm in the store grabbing stuff before we get on the road because instead of waiting until I get to my parents' house to get the stuff that we're cooking for Christmas, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it now. That way I can just relax. So, trying not to overthink what I'm purchasing, so. Alright guys, so we have been keeping something from you for personal reasons, but we do have something to share with you all, and we decided to go ahead and share it with you all as we're traveling. We're gonna get you Christmas presents. No, we're not. So guys, we're not gonna actually use this actual term because YouTube doesn't like it. It normally flags it in videos. So you all know back in 2020, a specific sickness plagued our world, literally our world. And we're gonna call that sickness candy, okay? We're gonna call it candy. So we got exposed to candy almost 2 weeks ago. Yep. And long story short, when we first found out about being exposed, we both tested. Well, I tested because I was the one that was like, that would have been like seriously exposed. And so I tested myself twice and I was negative. So we moved on, we presumed with life and kept it moving. And I started having symptoms, but there was also a cold going around at my homeschool. A few other of us had like sinus stuff going on. So I didn't think anything of it because I had already tested twice and it was negative. And so this past Sunday, Cody woke up with an itchy throat and a kind of stuffy a little bit. And at first we were like, we didn't think nothing of it because we were just like, it's just the
Cody,
weather.
Me, not Cody Jr. Yeah, me.
Big Cody. We were just thinking like nothing of it. But then Holy Spirit kept telling me, y'all need to test yourselves again. And so we did. And Cody was positive. and
so were you.
And so was I.
Yeah.
The line on the test for me was so faint. It was very, very, very faint.
Yeah.
Which let me know that candy was on its way out of my body.
Yeah.
But I guess it took a minute for it to catch up with Cody.
My working theory was she was exposed to candy, and then I was exposed to candy through her.
Yes.
That's my working theory.
Yeah.
But anyway, continue.
But we don't know at this point. So, long story short, I was, our original plan was to be with my parents already as of Tuesday. But because Coke Candy hit the household, we had to stay home and get well. Now, according to guidelines, we could have technically been free to go after the exposure last week. But of course, you know, we like to be safe. We like to make sure everything's good. And so we stayed home. And
or we at least would have been good as of Thursday.
Yeah.
This week. This current week, yeah.
Anyway, so we decided to just, obviously we were going to stay home. I mean, we didn't want to put anybody in jeopardy and risk, and it was emotional for us. It was really emotional for us, and I was trying to press through, and I wanted to talk about it here, but we just didn't think it was wise to talk about it before we were healed from it.
Yeah.
We just didn't want to talk about it, and I personally didn't want to put it out there before everything was situated and we got ourselves together, because I did not have the mental capacity to have people responding on that while we were going through it. Does that make sense? Yeah. Even if it was people saying, "Oh, we hope you get better," I just didn't want to have to keep reading those type of comments and while we were going through it. No.
Right.
And I personally just felt like that was personal to our family, and I wanted us to get through it. Because it was emotional. I had a lot of anxiety. I had to contact a lot of people that I had been in contact with. We had to shut the homeschool down. It was just a lot.
Yeah, because y'all were supposed to go back.
Yeah, the homeschool wasn't able to do their Christmas party. We were unable to do our staff Christmas party. It was just a lot that really, it was a lot. And we had already planned on being with my parents by now, decorating the Christmas tree together. There were things that I had planned on doing for my parents, and it sucked. But in that, the biggest lesson that we learned was it was God's way of slowing us down, because we would have just been, but we were able to spend so much time together as a family. And this is my way of,
saw, you know, on the other days of Vlogmas, just to give y'all want to go back and sit the days where you was like, what are y'all are just in the house all day. Yeah,
that's why.
But we got to spend way more time in just this week than we've been able to spend together in a long time. Yeah.
So it was kind of rewarding, and it kind of went back to show me that it's okay. Like, everything that we had planned on doing didn't have a choice but to stop.
Right.
And it was just God's way of showing me you can do that even without candy in your life.
Yeah.
You could just say, you know what, I know these things are supposed to happen, but I'm not doing it. We're going to stay at home for the next 2 days and just relax. We're not doing anything. And we have to be okay with that. But yesterday I was so excited to get out, because I hadn't been out and there were so many things I needed to do. But that's why I was so tired when I got home, because literally all the stuff that I would have done, I was unable to do, so I had to catch up on so much stuff.
And you had to catch up in a time of
where everybody
and their mama is out, and that gives you anxiety by itself.
Oh God, yesterday was rough for me. But I was grateful, and I'm grateful that we are healed. We have tested negative twice.
Yep.
So we're able to go, and God worked it out that we didn't get to go when we wanted to, but it's right on time. It's Christmas Eve. We're going to spend Christmas Eve with my parents. We're going to spend it with our family.
And possibly, we haven't talked about this, possibly spend New Year's, since we didn't get to.
We were always trying to figure out if we were going to spend New Year's or not anyway.
Yeah.
But now that we didn't get to spend the original time, we're most likely going to spend New Year's with my family too. So I think the last time we spent New Year's with my family
You were
I was pregnant with Carson and didn't know it.
Yep.
Child had me some champagne and everything. And was good and pregnant, didn't even know.
The part I want to convey to y'all through all of this, it sucked being sick. It sucked dealing with that. I know initially it was a lot on her because she was taking care of me, but she was also still dealing with stuff. She was contacting everybody. She was making sure the boys were good. It was a lot. But what I want to convey to y'all is there's always a positive in every negative. And honestly, if I had to do it over again, I wouldn't change a thing, because we got to spend so much time together as a family, and we've honestly even just strengthened our marriage over the past week. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't change a thing. It's like, Cody, if you could go back in time, would you not get it? No, I wouldn't change it.
It helped us, and
I wouldn't change it.
And that's what I was gonna say. Like the scripture, one of my favorite scriptures, Romans 8:28, that says all things work together for the good of those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. And so, in that scripture, it's basically telling us that no matter what situation comes, whatever the situation may be, it's gonna work for our good because we love Him and we are called. I think what's important to me is that we were able to slow down. Number one. We were able to think through some financial decisions that we were going to make. Had things still been on plan, we were able to spend time as a family, work on some things in our marriage that came to the head because we were in the house with each other all day, every day, and not going anywhere, didn't have anywhere what to do. Some things came to a head and we were able to talk Him through. But also, we were able to still do what we planned to do, and that was to be able to spend the holidays with our family, and we're still going to be able to do that. And so that's the part that's exciting. That's the part that warms my heart. Did I have a lot of anxiety leading up to this, hoping that we would test negative? Because obviously we weren't going to go unless we tested negative. And also, for my family's comfort, for them to be in our presence without feeling like, oh, do they, you know, and we didn't want to walk on eggshells. We don't want them to feel like they got to walk on eggshells. We want to be able to enjoy ourselves. So it's been great. So we're on our way now to visit my family for the holidays. Y'all saw us packing up the car, all the gifts, all the presents. It's exciting. We haven't spent Christmas with my family in a while. My family anyway, which is technically we're all family, but like my physical family.
The running tradition, at least for Christmas anyway, is we'll spend Christmas Day at home, and then either that afternoon-ish or the next day we'll go to my grandparents. That's and then we'll usually spend New Year's with my family. That's usually how it's kind of been going or flowing. It's kind of been alternate because sometimes we'll spend it where we spend Christmas Day with us, and then we go to my parents' house and then go visit his grandparents, or we'll spend Christmas with at home and then go visit his grandparents and then circle back and visit my parents for New Year's. Thanksgiving has always been up in the air. We used for the past maybe 4 or 5 years, we were spending it with our friends. And we did my family, last year? Last year
we went to his family. It was the first time not being
with friends.
Where we live, And then the first Thanksgiving of the pandemic, we drove all the way to Virginia to visit our friends and do Thanksgiving with them. So, it's been interesting every year. I said all that to say, y'all, that we're just grateful, and we decided to keep that until we were on the other side of this thing. So now that we're on the other side of this thing, we've learned many lessons. We've learned the value of, we've always known it, but I think we've learned even more now the value of family time and how family time helps us be less stressed.
100%.
We're grateful. Well, we probably got another 2 hours till we get to my parents. And we're excited. So we thank you all. There's a few people If you're watching this, thank you all for your prayers. Thank you all for just being there for us. We had a lot of friends that really made sure we were good during this time, and so we're grateful for you. Know who you are. We love y'all, and we'll hit y'all up when we get to our destination. And it's gonna be a fun-filled weekend, so come along for the ride. All right, y'all, we have officially arrived to the parentals, and all the gifts under the tree. There's my Pookie Bear. Y'all remember the room we were working on? This is the finished product. Y'all, this room looks so good. This room looks so good. So, I'm excited. My parents are still adding stuff into the room, like getting my mom a desk and stuff like that. But look at Cody right there, y'all, just chilling.
I'm tired.
But the room is done. And y'all, this carpet is so nice. Oh my God. Anyway, just wanted to show y'all. He pouting. He's pouting because he want to come with me. But he's not coming with me. I'll be back, son. So anyway. Good old Christmas. I'll be home. I bought this for my parents, I want to say like 2 years ago. I got it. It was white and my dad painted it. They spray painted it, but it says what mama painted it. Oh, my mama painted it. Welcome to Gigi and Pop Pops. Isn't that cute? Okay, y'all, leave that alone. Look at him messing with presents. Okay, y'all. Oh, we about to go. Hey, y'all. I'm here with my cousin again. We're cooking for Christmas. As usual. Again. There go Cody editing in the back. He done posted up in the kitchen.
I'm waiting for the videos to download.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, I didn't realize that tomorrow's actually Christmas Day, so right. The vlog that we're posting tomorrow will be on Christmas.
Did a video.
Wangwan, my youths.
There go my auntie. Why you looking like that? Hey. Y'all, this is my pumpkin right here. Y'all done seen her before though. She's so precious.
He didn't get it on camera.
Yes, I did. You just said that. Babe. Y'all have never met my brother, but this is my brother, Jamel. And y'all know my nephew I'll be talking about all the time. This is my brother. It's just me and him.
That's it.
That's it, just the two of us. Just the two of us. Hey!
I've been doing that.
You get to see? So yeah, y'all bundled up. Y'all, it's so cold here in Georgia. Really? So, it's super cold out there though. It's so cold when you walk out, your lips immediately get ashy and start chipping and peeling. Your hands get ashy. We're gonna end the vlog here. I am exhausted. We finally finished prepping stuff for food for tomorrow. But we were waiting on our video to upload on YouTube. It's not gonna get posted tonight. It'll get posted, well, yeah, it'll get posted later, and I'm okay with that because
Merry Christmas.
when I say we're tired, it's been a long day. We've been on the road. It's just, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna get in that bed and go to sleep.
Hey y'all, I'm trying to get better at this game because my son wants me to play it with him, and he's really, really good at it. So
Oh, we're gonna end the vlog here, y'all. I'm going to bed soon. Babe, you wanna say bye?
Bye, y'all. Have a Merry Christmas.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. Y'all can see the tiredness in my eyes. I'm exhausted. And we'll see y'all later. Bye.